Hi, I'm Grateful, and I've really been looking forward to this series of videos. Interestingly, this is April 9th, the one-year anniversary of these videos right here I'm editing. This is the big flip video. So what is flipping in hiker terms? Flipping is when you skip ahead to another section of the trail, and usually this is done to avoid snow or fire or other conditions which make hiking either impossible or not pleasant. A lot of times people will flip ahead and then go ahead from there and hike onto the border, coming back and finishing that section. What we did is we flipped ahead and then hiked backward. Here's what happened. In the last series of videos I was talking about, we were up on the Pacific Crest Trail. Conditions were no fun at all, very slow post-holing. And so we found a couple of the guys up on the trail. We came down into Idlewild, got a hotel room, and because of all of the snow ahead of us, we decided that we were going to go ahead and jump down to Cabazon. While we were there, we were searching the weather and looking at the trail conditions ahead, and what we found out was the next 200 plus miles was the same condition we just came out with, and we were not looking forward to it. So we came up with a plan of skipping or flipping up to Tehachapi, which is just past a large desert section. The idea and thinking was, if we hike backwards, we're going to be hiking through the desert and there was no snow through there. And then by the time we get to the mountains, the snow should be melting. So one of the gentlemen in the room, Disco, he called his sister up and she came and agreed to drive us the 165 miles from Cabazon up to Tehachapi. What was interesting is to hike backwards, it was going to be a hike of 355 miles. And this is because of all the twists and turns and everything on the trail. This was probably one of the most fun, wonderful sections of the trails for me. Let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Grateful, and we're back hiking again. Right behind us is I-58. So we've been jumped up here and now we're heading south down, and we've missed most of the snow. It's just a very light drizzle. Yeah, happy to be back on the trail. It's been too long in the hotels. I'm grateful. Hi, I'm Grateful. I've been hiking here for like an hour and a half, and what's really cool is if you look, you see the snow. There's also little patches of snow along the thing. I'm getting right to that area where the frost line, snow line is, and you can feel the rain. It's hitting rain and little harder pieces like snow. This is really cool. I'm grateful. Hi, I'm Grateful, and here a half hour later, we're in snow. And if you look way down there, hopefully you see that's where we came from. There's no snow. Woo! This is a lot of fun. I'm grateful. This is Grateful, and this is April 10th, and I'm Mojave, up above Mojave in Windmills. Let's see where. So, come on, I got some here. I got them all over. Oh, there they are, back there, and over there. I'm getting ready to set off. Last night was a rainy, not too windy where we were, and this morning I went, I just want it to stop raining so I can set my tent up. and it's just lightly drizzling. So I got a long hike down that direction. We got to go like 12 miles to find our first campground. But yeah, there's a lot more windmills over there too. One of my dreams and goals was to be able to camp in the middle of windmills, and I did it. So I am grateful. Talk to you next time. As a kid, I would build little windmills in my backyard from sticks and Legos, and I just feel like a kid again. And amongst all of this, and then you see the snow. I'm just giddy with gratitude. I am grateful. Hi, I'm grateful. You think this is just another day in your life? It's not just another day in your life. It's the one day. It's the only day. It's our gift. And the only appropriate response is gratefulness. Good morning. I am grateful. Hi, I'm grateful, and this is, I believe, April 11th, and I think I've been out here a month. Okay, yeah, more windmills. Love these suckers. Today what we're doing is I just left our little camp where we spent most of yesterday, back down there, and we have to climb up over the mountain and get down because we're going to go up to where the snow and cold snow line is. So all day long, I think it's 2,400 feet we're going to be climbing. So yeah, that's what I get to do today, and you know what? I'm grateful. grateful, and I'm back. I wanted to make a video to just share an idea I have, because I see a lot of people, and I've been talking to a lot of people who are really getting down about all the negativity that's being expressed towards hikers, the press, the media, and shit like that. So here's my thing of what I'm doing. I'm focusing on how amazing this trail is. I've been meeting so many amazing, incredible people. The stuff that's been happening, the magic that's been happening, the windmills, the sights. I'm just so grateful for everything out here, and that's part of my secret. I'm not paying attention to all the naysayers and all of that. Yes, I am seeing them, yet I just push it aside and start focusing on what I'm grateful for and what I love on the trail. So that's my advice. Start focusing on what you want. If you're not on the trail, focus on the amazing time you're going to have. If you're on the trail, realize what we have out here. I'm grateful. Hi, I'm grateful, and this is Easter. I think it's April 11th, and I thought no better place to do this update video than in my tent. So, yesterday, oh my gosh, we started down at a little campsite and had a good, kind of a 0 day, and then we started coming out, then we started taking off, and I started at 8 o'clock. I got into camp here at about 7:30 that night. We only had like a 15-20 minute little stop lunch break, and that's because of what's coming up. So I knew we had a big hike. It was going to be like 2,400 feet climb. There was a campsite. We knew there was going to be snow on the top. I'll just say that we knew there was going to be snow on the top. What we're aiming for is a campsite 13 miles, which would have taken you up and over and dropped you to a place where there shouldn't be any snow. I was hoping to get there, but, I was being, realistic, and there was a couple places further up that would have had a chance to get into the snow. So that's what we knew. We also knew we had to carry a bunch of water with us, so there we go. We started hiking. The trail was great. I was having a good time. I'm doing good, even uphill, had fun taking some photos. And then we rounded a corner and the snow started. That was about 3 miles in. We had snow between anywhere from 4 to sometimes 12 inches deep. That wasn't so much. There was post holing, but a few guys were ahead of me. Yet it's every single footstep you take, your foot, you can't just push down on your foot, because you push and then it drops down further, or your foot is sliding and you're working all your muscles. And what happened to me very quickly, let's see if we can see here. I can't see because of the reflection, but see how red this is? I just worked a muscle. I don't feel like I've teared it or pulled it, but it just worked it because of the weird ways your foot is going. This went on for 11 miles.
I was getting a little discouraged, beat up. I was getting down on myself about the whole thing. Then all of a sudden I came up to one of the other guys we're hiking with, and for some reason just seeing someone else, kind of inspired me, got me back into the mood of things. And he informed me he had a leg cramp, and so we both went on, and we finally got to this place here, 13 miles. It was getting dark. He's camped here with me. It's a great guy, lowlander Chris from Austria. I'm very inspired by this guy. We set the camp up. The winds were down when we started, but then all of a sudden, as soon as I got my tent down, I got the rocks on my stakes, the wind started hitting. So we got in, I got hunkered down. I was just warm in my sleeping bag when all of a sudden, I didn't recognize that sound, and what happened is the front stake had come out, the main one, which kind of is my doorway, and so I have to now get out in this blowing wind, and I can't find a tent stake. The bummer is I had an extra tent stake, but somehow that got lost when I was setting the tent up, and I figured I'll find it in the morning. I still can't find it. So I try to use my ski pole to hold it up. It breaks again. I'm out 3 times doing it. And finally, I went and I took the top of my axe head, which is a whippet axe head, and I put that in, put a rock on, and that was going to stay. No. That corner blew out, so I had to go out and fix that corner. And I have rocks on them. Okay, I get in. That corner blew out. Yeah, it was a wild night. Finally, I got everything down. You just hunkered in, and it was like a rodeo. This tent was flying. Oh my gosh. It finally settled down. Got some sleep. Winds came up this morning, but it's nice and calm now. I'm really grateful for that. So I can't find my 2 tent stakes, and then I find my netting here for my mosquito netting, which also in the desert will keep little critters from coming in. It ripped, and so I had to use some of that super flex tape to try to fix it. So it was one hell of a night. We're both kind of sleeping in, taking a little bit of a break. We'll get going down the hill. Hot Rod, my friend, he's back there a ways. He has trouble going uphill, plus that snow was no fun. So we're going to figure out a way to get all regrouped here. It's all good. I'm so grateful for my friends here on the trail. I'm grateful I pushed through that shit because it was hard. It challenged me mentally. Really, really challenged. I thought about quitting, but yet it was just quickly, no, you're not going to. But your mind just keeps flipping back and forth when you're doing this crap. Life on the PCT. Have a happy Easter. I'm grateful.
Hi, I'm grateful. Want to get an idea of what my day's like? Okay, hopefully you can see it, but way up on the, see these are, okay, way up there, I came down all those trails, all the way down into there. And I picked up some water, and then I've come all the way up the mountains, all the way up here, all the way up here, and to here. And the thing you don't realize is, I don't know if you can see it up here. No, not really, but this is sand down here. And when water goes over, it erodes it. And there's a lot of the trail where it's, it's like this. And so you're walking on the side of hills like this. But you know what? With a view like that, I'm grateful.
I'm grateful. I'll show you a couple things. One, in the last video, or a couple of videos ago, I mentioned about on some of the trails not even there, and it's going to the side. That's what that is. It's all washed out. We had to come across it. The other bummer is I wanted to see what this frontier looked like before it disappears. And this is what I've been seeing a lot of. Motorcycles. They're not supposed to be up on the trail, and what they're doing is they just tear it apart. Erosion starts, and so for what, you know, at the max a couple hundred motorcycles, it messes that up for thousands of hikers on the PCT. Not even talking about the people who take care of the trail.